But of course. Oh my god. What? That would do it. Ugh. Which of these should I move? This is what I should do. Hello. Did I mention this is janky? I think I did. Super janky. So janky, I can't even get the camera to stay put, but just. Well, I can't even do the intro. Like, welcome to KillCo Whiskey Musings, I think. Shush. Any pop-ups. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, I can't do that. Budge. All right, we'll delete that. Delete. That's not where the delete button is on this thing. How does this computer even work? I don't even know. This is the jankiest of janky streams because I am obviously in a hotel waiting patiently to go on a very early trip in the morning. I will be getting less than 8 hours of sleep. Cool. Can't wait. Got lights behind me, lights in front of me. It's beautiful. My eyes are so blue. Donations is the wrong word. Support the channel. There we go. And by that, I mean financially. Even though, again, I feel weird asking when I got such a crazy donation recently. It's one of those like, well, I'm good. All right. And again, this being a janky stream means no one knows it's happening, which is okay because I have other things I should do, which I haven't done yet. Again, janky. What is this? Mr. Great Shot happens to see this. I will have to double check if I can send you what you are drinking because I don't remember. I can check. What? Hold, please. Let's pop KillCo call to make sure I'm good. And also, I told him that Mama KillCo is going back home now. Oh, my eyes. Why? Oh! My eyes have been bothering me. Bothering me? Sure. Janky stream, by the way. Bothering me for like a day. What's up? Hopefully it's nothing. Zen Boot, high five. You know, there's another guy I know who does that. Mr. Great Shot, cheers to you for your drinks. Whatever they are, because I don't really remember. This is one of those little things I was worried about, and that was, oh my God, why? Is I sent you the drinks, and I have the list of exactly what they are. It's just on my computer at home, so I can't tell you exactly what they are. I can tell you what the first one is. I can tell you what they all are, I think, because if you check, hold on, my eyes really bothering me. What the hell? Guess who didn't bring any eye drops? I thought about it too. Let me get my beverage first. It'll dull the pain of my eye. What the actual F? Okay. I have a mini refrigerator over here, which you can't see. Now, I promise it's true. Water. Oh! Sorry, that's loud. Yes, I'm wearing pants for now. This is what we're having tonight. I accidentally got the light version, apparently. 4.5%, 24 ounces. Iced tea lemonade. 100 calories per 12 ounces. Ooh. Real juice, select teas. Authentic Arizona iced tea. How is that's great. Not exactly whiskey strain, but ooh, I do have whiskey. Ooh, I forgot. Hold on. Things are happening. This is only 4.5%, so I'm gonna kick that up a notch. I'm gonna have a flight tomorrow. And I say tomorrow, but I mean this in a few hours. Well, Mr. Great Shot, I think I replaced the first one with 3-chord, the Irene Tan pick, and the other one should be B, C, D, and they should be in proof. So lowest proof to highest proof, if that helps. But again, I don't know if I said the proofs of any of them on the stream. But if you remind me in a week, I can actually send you what they are. But I'm almost certain the first one is the swap, because the first one would have been the lowest, which was still Austin, and you already get that. You can get that whenever you want. So no, I didn't send you that one. I swapped it with one of Irene Tan's picks, and that should be the first one. And it's 55% at least. So be careful with those. The first one it is, but it shouldn't have been. It should have been lower. You know what I'm saying. It's fine. Do the thing with the thumbs, please. Thank you. All 2 of you. 3 of you. Oh. Yeah, we're famous. I'm trying to figure out this lighting thing. I don't know if I've ever shown it on stream. But hello. Oh, wow. That's the on highest power button. Help me. I'm white as ever. There we go. Turn that off. Down. Down, boy. Oof. Well, my eye was bothering me before. Well, news. This is the thing I was talking about. As you can see, it's... Well, let me turn it off just so you can see how bad lighting it is in here. Like, this is how it would look if I didn't have it. There's absolutely zero light here unless I turn the television on. And I'm not doing that. But to show off this new toy, this is what it does. So just make sure it's actually closed and try not to break it while I'm doing this here. There we go. Blink. Blink. So this is what happens to it. It turns into a donut, basically. The room lights behind me do help. And there are other options. There's a light over there. The lighting's fine. But I bought this damn thing. I'm going to use it. But unfortunately, I think part of the problem I have with it is I'm just so close. Actually, I don't need that light on either. That's the sink light over there. But I will try and figure out what I want to do with this lighting. Because I had backlit pretty well. Let's talk about lighting. Isn't that exciting? Turn this on. Turn that down because it hurts my eyes. Oh, there we go. If it hurts my eyes, it's too bright. But again, I have blue eyes, so that doesn't make things any easier on anyone. There. Tea has the best finish and mouthfeel. Cool. I don't remember what that is. Let's see how this thing is. Oh. Oh yeah, it's light. There's that fake sugar. Ugh. You know what? You know what'll fix this? Anything. Where? Oh. Backpack's over there. It looks like the thing looking at me in the corner here. How did this get dented? So I don't want to know. Sorry. Distractibility I'm good at. As you may know. Oh. Gotta figure out where to put it. One of these days, I'm going to get really good at organizing. Hey, there we go. So good. For your consideration, this is a very fancy flask because my brother bought it for me in like Disney World, I think. I don't mind it. It sticks out. I know where it is. It's red. It's got like this thing. I mean, you can see on the back. There's something on this metal thing. Makes it a little more nicer looking. But I thought in advance this time. I didn't buy a nip or anything. I have whiskey from home in this, and it happens to be Elijah Craig, the It's Bourbon Night pick. So It's Bourbon Night did a Elijah Craig pick a while ago. 47%, not like barrel proof like Irene's is. Whew, that would knock me flat on my face. But I'm going to take a little swig of this, and I'm going to put it away. This is 4 ounces. I'm not drinking all of this tonight. That is not the plan. But I will put a little bit in the drink as I go, just to sweeten it up a little. Oh, yeah. I can barely smell that at all. That's good. Oh, that's really good. And the reason I took it, one, I'm going to see Chad and Sarah in Kentucky at Bourbon on the Banks, which is why I'm going there. No, if you could just... There. I don't know if that helps. I'm going to be sleeping on that later. Isn't that great? I did realize I had reserved a different room before. Last time I was here, it was much bigger. It was much bigger. The sink was actually in the bathroom, for one thing. But I think I prefer this for a one-night stay. The other one seemed a little bit extravagant for just staying here for less than 8 hours. I pretty much checked in at about 5:15. Then I went to have dinner with my mother, Mama KillCo, at a place called Ironworks. If you ever land in Providence and you want to eat something somewhere, go to Ironworks. It's right next to the airport. Well, it's near the airport. And they have good food, good selection of whiskey, pretty good beer options. Hell yeah, man. I like Nine Inch Nails since I was in high school, at least. But I have almost all their albums. Well, I do. A lot of the CDs he did. And I listen to his music still on and off quite a bit. Because he's very good at what he does, Mr. Reznor. I also liked him in I'm Afraid of Americans with David Bowie. That's pretty awesome. There's my card. I need to put that where I don't lose it. I went and got ice already. I got my Arnold Palmer spiked light. I didn't realize it was light when I bought it. Right? I just grabbed it because I couldn't find anything else I wanted. I was looking for a hard cider. I was looking for the same thing I had last time. Angry Orchard. Didn't find it. But with that, I'm going to add a little bit of just a taste. Just a touch to the drink. Oh, yeah, that's good. Fine and dandy. Yeah, I think I bought this Nine Inch Nails shirt after I saw, was it Miss Marvel in theaters? There, I felt off center. Because I realized I didn't have this shirt, and I felt like I should. It's like, wait a minute. I've been a Nine Inch Nails fan for decades. Why do I not have that shirt? So that's why I got it now. Although I think it's starting to fall apart in some areas, but who knows? I can buy another if needed. Hopefully it will not be needed. I will tell you what's the plan. I don't really have a great plan, but I've been trying to plan in general for a month. That gives you any idea about how bad I am at planning. One, if you're a patron, which most of you here are, you'll see some behind-the-scenes stuff, I think. I believe I did a lens earlier today that actually went through, which surprised me. I'm going to double check on that, actually. I don't see any issues. But you let me know. Like I did some posts for lenses last night because I was just twicking out a little bit and not able to sleep. I don't think I actually fell asleep till 4 a.m. Fun. So when I wake up tomorrow, unless I just stay up all night, which is a possibility. Do it. Let it be free. Yeah, Nine Inch Nails rules. I would play some of their music, except I can't because Nine Inch Nails is copyrighted. Anyhow, if you're on Patreon, which I know you two are, I had posted some stuff last night about me being like, I fucking can't sleep. I'm so anxious. That's what that was. And then I think I posted something earlier today in my car, but I don't know if that went through. I think it did. If you saw it, let me know, because I was not near any Wi-Fi when I sent that. So if Patreon finally gets its act together so I can upload lenses like Instagram does, I will just do that instead on Patreon. Because the whole point of that is to let people who are supporting the channel see the stuff I'm doing while I'm doing it, instead of posting it on Instagram and letting Facebook be like, oh, look what they did. YouTube can suck it. No. They can, but I don't want any strikes against me before I've even been monetized. I'll wait until after that. Then I can break the rules and get in trouble for it. Let's see if I can still taste this thing. Better. Funny enough. Well, it's still kind of there. Do you know what? How do I explain this? Fake sweetener. You know how fake sweetener tastes? It leaves this weird, I don't even know what to call it. It is unpleasant. I can give it that. Yes, Mr. Rayshot, I'm chicken. I am as chicken as they come. Okay. No, I just don't feel like it. Now, it required me opening Spotify and trying to find a playlist, and what? I will listen to Nine Inch Nails later. Probably while I'm dealing with the flight or about to take off or something. I have it on a playlist. I listen to a lot of Rob Zombie, White Zombie stuff too these days. Driving music mostly. Okay, you did get one in the car. That's funny. Well, I hope that continues, because I would like to post more Patreon stuff for people who are supporting the channel. But I know some people just don't check Patreon, which is fine. Like, if you want to support the channel and not worry about it much, okay, that's fine. I'm fine with that. But I do like to post lenses as most of my Patreon content thing, because it's brief and it's in the moment and it's easy to do, while trying to do actual posts is much more complicated. Although I want to do something. Well, no, I don't think there are that many. Well, there's one. I already have touched base with a couple of people in Kentucky who are in the area, so I will say hi to them. Maybe get a little dinner. That'll be nice. It's the plan. Unhinging. Unhinge my jaw. That's a bad idea. Don't do that. Travel plans. There we go. God, it's almost I'm going to be in such a weird state of mind, going from I'm leaving on a trip to Kentucky in September, and then when I come back, it'll be October. I don't know if I've ever done that before, where I've stayed somewhere else, different state, until another month. Like, it's just a swap like that. Well, Zenbu, we're all a little unhinged here, so it's all right. Let's say tomorrow I'll be arriving in Kentucky, and I hope to visit Wild Turkey and Four Roses, because I will be in that vicinity. So that's an option, I think. No, sorry. Wait. That's Friday. Tomorrow, I don't know what the hell I'm doing tomorrow, honestly. I have no idea. I am landing in Kentucky. Someone doesn't know how to drive. I'll be landing in Kentucky at some point in the morning, so it's like 10:30 maybe? Maybe. Again, I'm a little worried about the flight, since I believe I'm going to Maryland, which is south, and right now there's something coming north from Florida. I don't want to be involved with that at all, so and also hope the people in Florida are okay. It's that time of year, folks. If you live on the coast, get ready for crazy weather to just show up. Like, hello, I've been hanging out in the middle of the ocean, and I'm coming your way. Take everything with me. Friday, I hope to go to Wild Turkey and Four Roses. Possibly to meet with someone, maybe. Maybe unlikely. Who knows? And then I will be at Hell or High Water that afternoon. That'll be fun. That is a place that was recommended by Irene Tan for a place to eat and have some whiskers. Then Bourbon on the Banks happens on Saturday. Then Sunday, I'm going to go to Jim Beam. I decided that I'm going to Jim Beam on Sunday. Sorry, I said Saturday. Then I will have a You Do Bourbon at Heaven Hill on Monday. And then Tuesday, I'm saying this to myself pretty much, I will be going to Maker's Mark for a tour. I'm going to have to get there very early, or I'm going to have to leave very early. And then I might visit Wilderness Trail after that just to see what that's about. And on Wednesday, I'll be heading back, hopefully. Again, you saw my lenses earlier. You know I'm not well about travel right now. It's okay. That's the general plan, at least. Hope to actually do it. We'll see. But the big event is mostly just Bourbon on the Banks and then me figuring out what I want to do for food and what I want to do for distillery visits. Because I had planned to go to the bar at Willett. I planned it. I was upset. But it's far away. Like it's basically next to Heaven Hill, which is not that far from Maker's Mark. And it's a trek. It's 40-something odd minutes from where I'd be staying. So I decided not to, because my first experience at the Willett bar was a good one. And I did that last time I went to Kentucky. And what I want to do this time is go to distilleries I liked going to and that I enjoy their whiskey and hang out there a little longer, maybe taste some whiskeys a little longer. I know Wild Turkey, I just had a drink and left. Four Roses, their tasting room wasn't even open. I don't know if they're going to have a bar just to drink at. I hope they are. I assume they will, but maybe not. Then Maker's Mark, I'm going to have another hand dip experience. That was fun. And what else? Jim Beam will be nice. I'm not a huge Jim Beam fan overall, but I'm curious to see what else they have and try a bunch of other things. It'll be nice. Wilderness Trail's a maybe. Starlight is another one that's a maybe. I haven't even put that in as a thing I will do. But Starlight is actually in Indiana, but it's close to Louisville, which I will be at some point. Be cool if you could taste some single barrels at Four Roses and then buy a bottle of your favorite. They have some kind of program there. They have a tasting thing of a bunch of single barrels. I don't know if you could buy it, but it's packed. It's like I looked at it today, probably, because I thought to myself, why didn't I book a tasting at Four Roses? And then I went to book it for the second time, forgetting I'd done it already, and seen, dramatic pause, seen that it is booked up to November, the end of November. Why? Why is that a thing? They only finished building their tasting room a little while ago, so they are just booked because of that. Their new tasting room, instantly everyone wants to go there for a tasting, and I didn't even think about that. So nothing I can do about it. Well, bah humbug. Next time. Again, I was interested in the single barrel tasting, but also why? I know the single barrels are good. I don't think I've had one at all that I didn't like. But I didn't buy anything there last time. I'm mulling over buying T-shirts of distilleries I really like. So that's Wild Turkey, Four Roses, Maker's Mark, all that. But last time I went to all three of those, and there wasn't anything that really caught my interest other than the Four Roses cap, which is around somewhere, I hope. Where did I put it? Oh, that's right. It's with my shoes because I'm inside. And believe it or not, it feels silly to me when I wear a hat inside. But I have the camera set up this time. If you were here for the last Janky stream, I didn't, because I thought I didn't actually pack it, which I did. It's okay. For the moment, at least. Everything's okay. The flight is at 5. Oh, wait. The flight is at 5:50 in the morning. So I will be taking off, in theory, at 5:50 a.m., which means I will likely be waking up at 4 a.m. so I can lug everything over to the airport, which is in that direction, to the point where I can walk there. So I will wake up very early, grab all my luggage, lug it over there, drop off 2 of my bags. So it will be, well, you can barely see it, but my main luggage thing is right there. The backpack stays with me, and then I have the case. Have I shown you the case? I feel like I have, but I'll show you again. This thing. This very intimidating looking case that has this stuff on the back. It's like, oh, this could have a weapon in it. Like, whoa, hey. For the record, it doesn't. It is full of foam, and that's it. There's nothing else in there. And that'll be full of whiskey bottles on the way back, I hope. Do I need more whiskey? Absolutely not. I have a problem. But I am looking forward to getting a couple bottles that I can bring back. Just add a little more. You'll note I'm not exactly chug-a-lugging this drink because it doesn't taste very good. Oh. However, now that there's whiskey in it, wow, hello. Yeah, that's much better. I feel bad because I am using the It's Bourbonite pick Elijah Craig as a mixer, but hey, one thing I did do on purpose, almost, is I didn't bring a Glencairn with me. Because I won't really need one. I'm going to go to all these distilleries. They're going to have Glencairns galore. I would rather not buy another Glencairn. I do not need more. So there's that. What I should do is I should talk to Irene about where she gets her little mini Glencairns. I'm sure those are very expensive. Again, I am not in a financial spot where I can, make my own merch or sell my own merch. That's why there's a Teespring link below, down there in the doobly-doo. And it's Pizzamas, by the way, still. I would have my Pizzamas shirt on, but I'm wearing that in the airport tomorrow in the hopes of meeting someone else who knows it's Pizzamas in the airport, which would be hilarious. I don't think it's going to happen, but it might. Airports are big places, lots of people. Thankfully, I'm already getting burnt out, so I'm ready to go to sleep almost, but probably won't happen again in a different bed, even though this one looks super cozy. I don't know if it feels super cozy. The beds at airports, the beds at hotels always are a little too firm for my liking. I like them a little squishy, and this one is, solid, we'll say. Not hard, but it's solid. So what are you guys drinking? I know Mr. Greatshot doesn't know. I think Zen Bood's on a hiatus for whiskey on Wednesdays. Water Wednesday. I won't lie to you. I don't know if I'm going to drink all this Arnold Palmer stuff. It's because it's light. If it were just regular half and half, I think it'd be okay. But what was that? Very, very clearly obvious fake sugar, fake sweetener thing. It's as if there is, you ever had that fake Sweet and Low stuff? It's like that's in there, and it's not pleasant. It's not pleasant. I don't like. You know what I might do? What I should have done, but I didn't even think about it until now. I could have done another gaming stream. There's still that option, but I really don't feel like playing games. I want to play some more Vermintide, but I'm so tired. It's the worst. There you go, Zedboon. Good on you, man. I haven't had a dry day in quite a bit. I think that's because September has been National Bourbon Heritage Month. So there's that. And more importantly, I'm saying this now, it is not a promise. It's a maybe. It's a big maybe that I will try to put more content out after this trip. And by after, I mean maybe the week after I get back. So I'll get back next week. Then it'll be a few days off. And then if I'm lucky, I can get myself to do stuff that weekend. If I'm lucky. Big if, because I'm going to be exhausted. I barely recovered from my last trip. That's where I'm at. And now I'm going on another. What a great idea. I'm curious. Hold on. How do I turn this on? Oh, yes. Wow. It's a little better. Now you can see my backpack. It doesn't look like a monster in the corner. But with that, oh, and I got the special treatment today, sort of. Not really. So I signed up to be a Marriott person. Marriott Bon Voyage. Whatever the hell that is. It's like you get points when you stay places. That's all. And I did that, and they gave me a little snacky pack when I got here with some chips and some water and some Jolly Ranchers. Made me feel special. But only because it was a nice surprise. I'm fully aware that anybody who has that same thing that I do will get that same package, if not a better one, depending on their package deal. You know what? I haven't connected the Wi-Fi with my phone. Scheisse. I haven't connected yet. Sorry. I connected this. In fact, I basically got back to this hotel, rushed upstairs because I'm on the 4th floor, and then turned everything on, took my laptop out, put my everything, camera, everything, all set up, and then just turned this on at 7 o'clock. 7:01, I think. Right after I'd gotten back from having dinner with Mama KillCo. So that explains why I'm so tired now. I've just been going. But it's good to feel tired at the moment, sort of. I know I don't want to be tired for a stream, but I am. And that means I'm going to take a nap. All I want to do is go to sleep so I can wake up so I can get this shit done. That's where my brain's at right now. It's just if I can get it over with. I'm sick of thinking about it. Oh, me too. I don't know why, but my cell phone refuses to interact with the app I have for Bon Voyage. Bon Voyage. The general, fuck's sake. The idea is you can get your phone can have your key, so you can get into your room with your phone. Awesome idea, sort of. But it doesn't want to work. It just keeps telling me it didn't work. That's it. I did have a nice little steak and cheese at the place down the street, the Ironworks. I did bring my own water because I'm like that, at least for here. And I'm going to have a water that I'll take with me in the morning. What else? Sorry, that was probably loud. Keep forgetting noise reverberates through this table and onto this laptop. Because, of course, we have laptop and not my whole freaking PC that is at home. That would be wonky. Hello, come closer. I don't know why this is bothering me so much, but I can see the ceiling. I don't want that. Do you see a fishbowl effect? Because I do. It's weird. Everything, the edges are just like, whoa. Probably makes this bed look 10 times bigger than it is. It's a queen bed, I think. And what I might do, for all you patrons out there, which is both of you, is I might show you the whole place, but we'll see. Right now, it's not fancy. It's just, it's weird though. It's definitely weird because there's a mini fridge and there's a coffee maker and there's an ice bucket and there's a sink, which is in the bedroom, except also across from the bathroom. The bathroom is just Oh, that's what I need to do. Shit. I need to take a shower. Fuck. I did not get beer, Zenboot. I got this garbage, unfortunately. Arnold Palmer. I guess it's some kind of golfer. I have no idea. I don't watch sports. Spiked hard half and half iced tea thing. Light, which is the mistake. It's 4.5%, so it's not much. But god damn it. Can't even tell what the camera is. Camera, do the thing. Do the thing. Do it. Now you can see it, 4.5%. Scott Pixie, hello. Cheers. Welcome to this hot mess that I am. Welcome to the hotel. This is my new OnlyFans place right here. I'm going to set up shop later. Photographs will be posted. But, yeah. So, yeah, that's what I grabbed by accident. Not by accident. I grabbed the old Palmer spiked thing, thinking it was not the light version. I thought it was just a regular hard iced tea thing, which would have been fine. But the light version, bleh, tastes weird. So I'm not even sure I'm going to finish all of it, honestly. But what I really wanted was hard cider. I had the intent of going into a liquor store thinking I will get a hard cider, and they just didn't have one in a big can. They had a 6-pack, but I wasn't going to do that to myself because I don't want to die. I've done that once or twice when I was younger. We drank a whole 6-pack over the course of a few hours. Not a good idea. Don't do that. Scott Pixley, I will. Check out my Instagram is where I post a lot of stuff. Instagram, Patreon, and all that will be where all the posts will go. Links down below. Feel free to donate, or not donate, support the channel if you want to help me buy some bottles. I'm going to buy some anyway. I mean, it's just a matter of how damaged my credit will be after that. But thanks to a generous donor, you know who you are, who is rather evil, I will have plenty of funds to buy at least a few bottles, and also hopefully one of the rooms, because I went into this just spending credit. Don't do that. I've done it too many times, and I continue to do so because I haven't learned my lesson. And I also decided to go try. Oh God, I just realized that. Ugh. I have traveled by airplane 3 times this year. I don't know if I've ever traveled 3 times on an airplane in a year, ever, my whole life. Ugh. That feels a little weird. Because I traveled to Texas in May to get my Psalm thing, and then I traveled to Texas again at the beginning of this month for the Bastards Ball, and now I'm going to Kentucky for a different event, and then it's going to be October. Yeah. You traveled 3 times in a month? Why? Why would you submit yourself to that kind of pain? Blah. Delicious. Actually, it's growing on me a little bit. Yeah, I'll pour some more. Work? Borf. Well, at least that means it's a business trip. So then you get something. Do you get something for that? I don't know what the rules are. I don't have a business that I work for. I am my own business, and it's not a very good one because, as you can tell, I don't make a lot of money. Although, again, sometimes people surprise the hell out of me. Yay! And if you're just showing up, I have my own flask. It was given to me by my brother, so it looks cute, and it has it's bourbonite, Elijah Craig pick in it, 47%. Delicious stuff. If you can check one of my videos from, I don't know, a stream I did at some point where I did a comparison of all the Elijah Craig picks I have, and I have far more than I care to think about. Still not as many as Co-op Whiskey, but... And that was the winner. That was the one that I liked the most. I get paid for it, I guess. Well, that's good. I had to think really hard the last time I flew. Well, Zen Boot, I'm going to assume it was before 2020 because shit got weird. Zenbo, you and I need to go to Scotland or Ireland or something. We gotta go hang out with Roy. That'd be awesome. Hopefully, I'll be able to go to Scotland next year. Emphasis on hopefully. Big emphasis. I have never traveled overseas like that before in my entire life as well. So we're hitting a lot of firsts for me. Traveling overseas, having a passport. I just got that this year. And I've never had one before because I never planned to travel overseas. So there's that. Be nice to see Scotland. It'd be nice to see Ireland. Go back to my home, genetically speaking. The British Isles would be great. Ooh. Britain would be cool. I'd like to see Big Ben. That would be interesting. And the London Bridge, because I would absolutely sing the song like a goddamn tourist. London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. London Bridge is falling down, My Fair Lady. Sorry. I still can't believe the Queen is dead. That's a weird one. Every time I think Britain, I think of her. Now it's this some other guy. Her son, I think. The King? I don't know. I haven't really paid attention to it after that. It's a little weird. The world is a weird place right now, folks. I'm kidding. It's always been weird. I mean, look, I live in it, so... With that, somehow my glass has filled itself. What a shock or surprise. See, Scott Pigley? That's my thing. When I went to Canada, and I went there once, I was 18 years old, which is the legal drinking age in Canada. And I went with a bunch of my friends from high school. And we drove. And there was no border issue. We just drove. There was no passport, anything. It was just, we're in Canada now. That was it. Those were the days. But that's the only out-of-country thing I've ever done, and I don't know if Canada really counts. Because they speak English and French, which was an odd experience. But the weird memory I have is I went to a McDonald's, of all places, and I never go to McDonald's, ever, if I can avoid it. I would have to be absurdly hungry to go there, and that's... I probably wouldn't want to eat anything. Yeah, you need a passport now. It's bizarre. What's my point? McDonald's. So I went into a McDonald's and I walked up to the counter and the lady said something to me in French. And the only thing I had to say back, well, the only thing I knew what to say back was parlez-vous anglais, which I think is, do you speak English? And then she said yes, which was good because I didn't want to try to figure out how to say I want a cheeseburger in French because I do not speak the language other than parlez-vous anglais. And was it qu'est-ce que c'est? I think that's what is that. And what else? I know a couple of French things. Bourbon for baking. Speaking of travel, which distilleries are you checking out in KY? Cheers, good sir. Cheers to you, sir. I am going to attempt to go to officially. Well, I have a few official ones, like straight up official. Heaven Hill, Maker's Mark, and Jim Beam. I have been to Maker's Mark as to just see it, and I got to do the hand dip wax thing, which I want to do again because that was really fun. It was just such a simple thing, but it's like, oh, it's my bottle now. Ooh, look at it, it's so cute. I still have it. It's still a very good bottle. It's called Marshmallow something. Toasted Marshmallow. Marshmallow. So that's how it's spelled. But I have a toasted marshmallow one. I might get an SE something, like one of their finishing barrels ones. December 2017. Good God. Ugh. We got to get you back out into the world. See the sights. Meet the faces. Eat the people. Meet the people. Sorry, wrong one. But yes, Mama KillCo. Hello. Oh, hi, Dad. Using Mom's computer. Hi. Welcome back. What? Yeah, bedtime. I know. If I want to wake up 4 a.m., I need to go to sleep now. Thank you. You annoying. You go to New York a lot more than I ever had, Zen, but I've been there once or twice, maybe. And I know I'm not far away from it, but 1, train rides. 2, New York. And 3, people. Thank you, Bourbon, for bacon. I will attempt to be as safe as possible. Again, I have my breathalyzer somewhere. You know what? I'm not sure about that, honestly. I remember I took it out from my car, and then I have no idea what I did with it. If I'm lucky, I put it in my backpack. That would be the thing I would have done. I would have taken it and put it in my backpack. But I don't remember doing that. I think I did. We'll find out soon. But I had that because I only drive myself, so it's a good idea to have a breathalyzer just in case. Should be fine, but just in case. It's good to have. Doesn't hurt to have a nap in the backseat of the car when you need it. What else? I think that's it as far as definitive things I'm going to do. So the Heaven Hill, I'm going to get a bourbon experience there. Jim Beam, I decided I would do that one as well. A lot of this is based on who's open when. Since I will be there, I'll be arriving Thursday. I'll be able to do a few things on Thursday just to like pass the time because I can't check in until 3 p.m. and I'm arriving at 11. So 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. It's a good amount of time where I can do other stuff, especially since I'm landing in Louisville this time instead of Lexington. Lexington has a nice little airport, though. It reminds me of TF Green Airport, which is the one that's right next to me right now, where I often fly out from because I'm not driving to Boston because screw Boston. What was my point? So yes, the three definites are Heaven Hill, Jim Beam, Maker's Mark. I would have liked to do a Wild Turkey one, but I guess they're not doing that at the moment. I guess there's some refurbishing or something's happening to stop. Again, I don't know. I just didn't have the option to even book them. And then Four Roses, as I said earlier, the problem was they just built their new tasting room, so they are booked until November, end of November, as of now. So good luck. Unless you're showing up in December, probably not going to happen. Car back from the body shop by Friday. It has been a hot minute. I don't understand why it's taking so long. I guess because of insurance stuff. My car is going into the shop tomorrow while I'm away because, as I said I think I said on one of my streams. Oh, and thank you for all the thumbs, everyone. I appreciate that. Again, the algorithm overlords, they demand thumbs. So I appreciate that. Got to get people to be like, oh, he's live now. What's he doing? Oh, he's being himself. I'm leaving. Ugh. What was my point? Oh, car. I realized when I was in Texas, going to Kentucky was in Texas. When I was in Texas driving the Kia that I was driving, I think it was a Kia. I know it was. It was a weird little, squishy little thing, tiny. But it got me where I needed to go, so I don't care. The brakes worked as they should. They were, you hit the brakes, you stop. With my car, you hit the brakes and you kind of slow down and then stop. So I think the brakes are getting a little too soft, which is terrifying. Ugh. Dad is dad now. Hi, Dad. Thank you. Pop KillCo. Welcome. Hope you're doing okay. Again, for those of you who don't know, he's been going through chemo, which is not fun, as I understand it, but hopefully he is getting better as we speak. So thank you for being here, Dad. I will keep you posted about my trip tomorrow, but I will be texting you. Keep your phone on, by the way. I mean it. I will text you and Mom about the flight as it goes. As I said, I'm a little concerned about the fact that I'm going south to Maryland again. I think. I'm honestly not sure. I don't think I'd have to go that way, now that I think about it. But I can't check into Southwest yet because I'm using Southwest because it's not expensive. What? Phone link. Yes, I have my phone. Thank you. I don't have the early check-in BS. So it's not telling me anything on my app because it's annoying. Oh, that's why. We're on Southwest because I get 2 free checked bags, which is brilliant because paying for your bags to go with you is weird. I don't understand that. You're on the plane already. There's room underneath it. everyone else is going to bring luggage too. What the hell? Why would you not let me do that for free? Like I've already paid for the ticket. What the hell? I guarantee you the tickets are not cheaper at other places. But they're pretty damn cheap for Southwest. Anyway, point is, flying Southwest, 2 checked-in bags would be fine. And I forgot what else to talk about. Oh yeah, I think I'm either going to Illinois, but I don't know, or I'm going south to Maryland, which doesn't feel right. Because I shouldn't go south and then west. I should go west and then south. But I don't know. I really don't. I have to check on the app, which doesn't want to work. And I can check on my other browser. Try that. But I think the same thing's going to happen. In fact, I'm annoyed that it's not telling me my flight is tomorrow morning as it is. Because it should. God damn it. It's within 12 hours. I will be in the air tomorrow at this time. So, 7:52 a.m. I will be flying in the air. Yay. My count, my points. I have no upcoming trips. That is a lie. It's on my phone. Because if I don't, well, I'm in for a surprise. Whilst I'm on the stream, it's like, wait a minute, where's my flight? I got a piece of paper for it a while ago. But I have to find it. I have no drink coupons. Yeah. Ooh. Oh. Never mind. I was looking at it. I'm like, oh, I can get free drinks. It's like, no. Bourbon, hello. Bourbon. Hi, how are you? Hope you're feeling better. I assume you are. I think I'm going to Baltimore too, and I'm okay with that, but I would not be against them saying, oh, we're rerouting you to Illinois instead. Although Illinois airport is bonkers. If you ever have to travel Illinois, don't. It's insane. I guess I have never flown to New York because it's too close. There's no point. Unless I was traveling internationally, then I would actually go from Providence to New York and then go from New York to wherever. Nice. One more to go. I'm sure you'll be ready and rolling and ready to rock and roll soon. I'm going to double check my email because I've decided to make myself paranoid that there is no flight tomorrow. I know there is, but I'm convinced there isn't now, which is... Thanks, brain. I appreciate that. You son of a bitch. Do I not have it on here? Hang on. I should have Outlook on this. Otherwise, I'm going to have a problem. Because I use Outlook to check all my emails at the same time. It should be here. Oh, that's weird. Oh my God, why? What? Ugh. Hold on. Nothing wants to work right now. I will deal with this in a few minutes. But right now it's just going to tweak me out. But I do have the option of actually going to figuring out my emails with Southwest. I'm just going to keep thinking about it if I don't do it. What? Cool. Weird. I have to, believe it or not, it's really hard to use a bunch of emails at the same time. It kind of sucks. But I'm doing my best. Search my email for Southwest. I got this confirmation BS recently. There we go. 6/12/2011. Is that what I think it is? Wow, that's just all broken up bullshit. This looks like an old one. That is. I'll do it. Oh, no wonder. Ugh. Like, oh, it's recent. Oh, no, it isn't. Not at all. It's from ages ago. Oh my God. These are all. Okay, so it's not on this account. It's a different one. I'm looking at my emails and it's like, oh yeah, these are from 2011. One of the few times I traveled back in the early 2010s, 2011s, 20 whatevers. So let's keep looking for that. Southwest. Again, you're watching in real time as I convince myself that I do not have a flight tomorrow. I know I do. I know I do. But I think I don't suddenly. Just fun. Which account is it? I checked this earlier too, which is what's so frustrating. Why are these even here? It's showing me stuff from 2007. I don't know. This is why I look at stuff on my computer, because it's less confusing. And see the dust holding up B and D to find out what they are. Good on you, Mr. Great Shot. At least you know which ones you like. And again, if you want to try to figure it out, I'm fairly certain A is the 3-chord Irene Tan pick that I like. It's one of my favorites. And then it should go B, C, D. From the stream I did, the Texas whiskey one that you won. And that should be from the lowest proof to the highest proof. But the Still Austin is not in that, so that one doesn't count. But I can try to figure it out. Again, that's the easiest way for me to explain it. Space couple, special couple? Disney World went to the airport the day before the actual return. Whoa, spacey. That's always nuts. I can only imagine. With all that said, I'm all wigged out now. Cool. All right. Still not good. Not terrible. And for those who haven't been here, I'm drinking this muck. Arnold Palmer. Spiked hard lemonade, half and half. Light. There's the problem. And it's 4.5%. Big old can. But it's not great. It has a residue, a artificial sweetener, sweet and low, pink little packet taste to it. However, I'm countering that with whiskey from my flask. Sorry, loud, I apologize. As for me, though, I'm definitely worried about this flight now, and I don't know why I did that to myself. Because I know I have one, and I think it's just the Southwest app itself. It likes to wig me out. Because I don't know what my confirmation number is. Although I do have it. So I will have to triple double check that. I'm going to give this until 8:01 since I did show up a minute late. Again, thank you all for being here. And I hate to shut it down, when there are a bunch of people around. They're like, hey, a stream, yay. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm going to leave now. So we have about 1 minute left until I shut her down because I've been live for 59 minutes. There we go. But I do need to get some sleep. I am going to try to finish all of this. It's about half empty. So we'll try to finish that. I have food I either am going to eat tonight or for breakfast, and I don't know if it will be great to have steak and cheese for breakfast. Maybe. Doesn't sound terrible. We'll see. But for the most part, I have to start trying to wind down. And if I'm doing a stream, I'm going to be at least a little bit wound up for an hour or two. Change may now be O'Hare. All right. I'll figure it out, Ma. Either or. I'd rather not go south, It's the thing. If they're like, no, you're not going that way, it's like, okay, that's fine. With all that, everyone, thank you for tuning in. Keep an eye on Instagram. Keep an eye on Patreon if you're a patron of mine. And if you'd like to sign up, links are down below. $5 a month. You get to see all the behind the scenes, me panicking and being a mental case. If you want to see that, some people don't. Missed a great shot? I have. And I actually forgot to take what I was going to take earlier, but I use edibles and not smoke, because smoke and vaping, they just don't jive with me. I don't like it getting in my clothes. I don't like it screwing with my lungs, because as you know, I like to sing. And I cannot sing if my lungs are full of shit. There you go. It was beautiful. Hope I can conk out trick tonight. Yeah, me too. I'm not looking forward to that. But I'm feeling pretty much want to sleep now. So finish my drink, pack up, make sure I got everything I need in the right spots. I don't want to accidentally carry things on the plane that I'm not supposed to. I do have to unpack some stuff I bought at CVS and put that in the bag. But I need a shower. Shit, that's why I need to leave. I need to take a shower and shave before I travel tomorrow, because I don't want to be stinky. I don't really sweat that much, but you know what I mean. You want to feel your best before you go on a long flight. Otherwise, you're going to feel like even worse when you arrive. With that, as always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. I'm going to have to tell myself that a lot on this trip. And there's no fancy outro for this because of Janky Stream. And I will see you out there. Whee! And then I have to end again.